Hey Leo, welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Happy New Year. I'm doing a bi-monthly love reading for January and February 2020. So we are in a brand new decade. And let's see what we have for January and February in love for Leo, shall we? Oh my goodness, I hope it's good. Sagittarius had a wonderful reading. Absolutely wonderful, powerful manifestations. So let's see what we have for Leo, for my fellow Leos in love. Okay, so I take from underneath. In love for January and February 2020. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I think that may be too many, but let's take from underneath. We have the Sun, the Five of Swords. We have 3 extra cards here. New love, placing down burdens, ending of betrayal. So I think that we should include these. However, slight addition to the story. I kind of feel like that's an additional energy. So we kind of, what we'll do is we'll look, because I like to take all the cards. We've got the Death card. Oh, look at that, the Hermit as well. So we have the Death card. But I feel that the additional message here, Ace of Cups, 10 of Wands, and 10 of Swords. I feel like they need to go there. Okay, Leo, so let's see what we have. So for January, you have the Moon, the 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Strength card, Sun, and the 5 of Swords. For February, you have the High Priestess, the 8 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the Devil, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. The overall energy is a Death card, change and transformation. So what I would say here for January is that there is something hidden about a relationship, and there is some form of holding back of emotions because of that, because things are hidden. I think your instincts are telling you that something isn't right here in this equal balance relationship, and so you are gathering your strength, your courage, and your wisdom, and you are bringing the Sun is just the ultimate. So for some of you, it could be holding back. Your instincts are telling you that something isn't right. For others of you, you could actually be holding back but still fall into this equal balance relationship. It can still just happen, and because of that, you have the Strength card, or you can find strength through this relationship, through this equal balance relationship, and find the abundance and the Sun, through this equal balance relationship for some of you, because we have the Sun and the Moon as well, which is definitely balanced energy, definitely balanced. Right in between, we have the 2 of Cups. So I do believe that this is a very, very sacred, balanced relationship. This is not just a relationship that a general experience that you have with someone. This is a sacred union. This is something that is has been divinely orchestrated. This is something that you have to experience in your life. This is something that you have to there's something that you have to experience. This is probably something that you've wanted anyway. It probably may just not come in the package that you expect it to, because I'm seeing with the 4 of Pentacles here, it's very much about holding back. And if you're holding back emotions, it's because you're not sure. And if you're not sure, that means something doesn't look right on the outside, or something doesn't feel right on the outside. However, and could be why we have the 5 of Swords as well at the end of January, because you have this balanced, sacred, divinely orchestrated relationship, and next to it you have the Strength card. So it could be another Leo. It could be another Leo that you have this relationship with, or a Scorpio. And then you have the 5 of Swords, which is kind of we have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords in between the Strength card. So for me, this is about you having strength, courage and wisdom and overcoming the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Swords energy. The Five of Swords energy is trying to win at all costs. Harsh words being said. The Four of Pentacles is holding back. So you could be speaking really harshly to someone because you don't believe that the union is as sacred as it actually is. The overall energy is death and rebirth. And I think that change and transformation, and I think that that's a really good, because this sub message here just adds to it as well, because that's a really good thing to keep in mind. That's a really good aspect to keep in mind, is change and transformation. Sometimes we need to change from our own habits, our own way of thinking. Sometimes it could be self-sabotage as well with the Five of Swords, our own self-sabotaging behaviors. We need to change that. We need to call it quits with that type of behavior and allow new love to come in and overflow. Put down your burdens, and it's the ending of betrayal. Not everybody that comes into your life is going to be that person who betrays you. Not everybody that comes into your life is going to be that person who disappoints you. Sometimes we do have disappointments, but sometimes things can be worked with and worked through. Okay, so for February we have the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, is about awakening that inner psychic within, that inner intuition, that inner knowledge, that innate knowledge, that higher knowledge that like connecting to spirit straight, just connecting to spirit, which you are able to do, Leo. Connecting to spirit, giving yourself the chance to be free from a third dimension and tune into it. Being free from a third dimension is like giving yourself a rest, having a break, like taking a deep breath, like a sigh of relief. That's what it's like. It's like just let the universe channel through you. Let the universe give you the messages that you need. And it's so nice because it doesn't take any effort. In fact, it's quite the opposite. You let go, you release, and you give. You let go and release, and you allow yourself to receive, just to receive. So then we have the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, there is some information that you know about a situation where you are refusing to act on. Sagittarius had this as well. We'll see when we clarify anyway, because the story will be slightly different once we clarify. But there's something that you know about, that you're in your head about, you're not sure about, and so therefore you're refusing to act. Sagittarius also had the Four of Pentacles, to be honest. So it could be a Sagittarius, it could be a fellow fire sign that you are involved with in love, Leo. It could be a Sagittarius or Aries. You might want to check out the Sagittarius reading, even though it's not that similar, but check it out anyway. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So this is about happy families. And so, okay. Just before we go onto the happy families and taking care of generations before and after you, I will say that we have the Eight of Swords, the Devil, and the King of Swords. So what this is definitely fear of speaking your truth, fear of being honest, fear of being vulnerable, fear of being transparent. I feel like the Devil is fear, the Eight of Swords is non-action, and the King of Swords is speaking your truth, being honest, being a bit frosty, being a bit cold as well, so being reserved. And so that just came to me, and I feel that is one of the, it's amazing, because if we look at this side of January, we have a Moon, Two of Cups, and the Sun. If we look at this side of February, we have the High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, and when we look on the other side, of January. So, you know, this could be, for some of you anyway, this could be what's happening in your outer world. And this could be what's happening on your inner world, your inner narrative. And for February, this is your outer narrative. And this is your inner, this could be happening. And this is your inner narrative, you know. And I just saw that correlation between the two. And I feel that it's really important that you remember that this is new love, and that you can place your burdens down, and that it is the ending of betrayal. Because seriously, Leo, I want nothing but the best for you guys. And Leo's had some tough times, and I feel that because of that tough times, you're overthinking things sometimes. And you need to just let go and release and let spirit take over, so that you can have your 10 of Pentacles and you can move slowly. No one says you have to rush into a relationship. You can take your time. Take your time. Take comfortable steps. But take steps. Don't rush. Don't let anybody force you into anything that you're not ready for. But love is there in your environment. Look at that. Communication coming in from something unknown, somebody unknown. It could be traveling. Somebody could be traveling to see you. Working hard, focusing on work, holding back. But working on yourself, I think that is at the same time. I feel like you're holding back your emotions, but I think you're working on your emotions. I think you're working on yourself and what you can offer in a relationship. So it could be a physical relationship you're having with another Leo. You have the Chariot and the Sun, absolutely beautiful. Could be a Cancerian. As I said before, it could be a Scorpio, could be Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, could be a Capricorn, Pisces or Cancer, Sagittarius or Aries. And we have the 10 of Swords again. Okay, so I was guided to take these first. So we have the 6 of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. You might want to check out the Sagittarius read. The 3 of Wands, the Magician, and the Hermit. So it could be a Virgo. Could be a Virgo with air in their chart. And then we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Try and get these under here. Okay. So it could be a Virgo with air in their chart. So it could be a Virgo with Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands with the Moon. So with the 8 of Wands and the Moon, it's very much about rapid communication. It could be possible travel, could be somebody traveling towards you from an unknown place, or someone who comes to you as a surprise. It could be somebody communicating to you as a surprise, or they could be traveling to you as a surprise. You don't know that they're coming. And I feel like for some of you, it could be a female. Because the Moon is female energy. And the Sun is a male energy. Okay. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles and 8 of Pentacles. As I said before, we're holding your emotions, but working on your emotions at the same time. You're not just withholding your emotions and being ignorant about a situation. You are working on your emotions and searching yourself as well to see if this is, something for you to do. And then we have, or for you to partake in. And we have the Page of Pentacles with the 2 of Cups. So here, the Page of Pentacles is a message on the horizon that there is this equal balance relationship in your environment waiting in the wings, waiting for you to just grab it with both hands, And then we have the Strength card with the Ace of Wands. So with the Strength card, the Ace of Wands, strength, courage and wisdom. To have a brand new physical beginning. Have a brand new physical beginning physically, not just in your mind, it's just or something that you've wished for. This can be the manifestation of your heart's desire. I just feel that because it hasn't come in the package that you expect it to, you're in two minds. That's all I feel, which is normal. You know, so this could be a subtle manifestation. It's not like Sagittarius's manifestation, which was just powerful in your face. This is more of a subtle manifestation of your heart's desire. And I think you should be easy on yourself, Leo. I think you shouldn't beat yourself up too much. Or be too hard on yourself in terms of working so hard on your emotions. Sometimes your healing is much further along, or you know, you could be healed more than you think you are. That's what I'm feeling as well. Because you have the Ace of Cups. After the 10s, after the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups. So after you place down your burdens and there's the ending of betrayal, you have, after the 10 is 1. You have the Ace of Cups, the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well. It could be a water energy. If you have Scorpio energy here, I think the change and transformation, the death and the rebirth is you allowing the rebirth to happen. You've allowed the death to happen. Now allow the rebirth. That's all this is. And then we have the Chariot and the Sun. So the Chariot and the Sun is about rapid movement forward, success, abundance, manifestations, harvest, happy families, you know, just all of those lovely things. And it could be a fire sign and a water sign. Again, there's that combination. And then we have the 5 of Swords with the 10 of Swords. So this to me is definitely the ending of self-sabotaging behavior. I feel that you are going to just allow the universe, the nature to take its course, allow the things to play themselves out. I think you're going to relax about this situation. I really do, Leo. I think you're going to relax about it and just say, oh, actually, finally, really, I haven't got to take all this action. I haven't got to do all this work. I can just let it be. Especially in February with the 6 of Wands and the High Priestess. We have the High Priestess twice as well. So I do feel that you just let go and allow. And letting go and allowing brings you your 10 of Pentacles, your happy families, your ships come in. Allowing the rebirth to happen. So then you have the 8 of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. So with the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, it's very much about coming out of that energy of not acting, being in your head and seeing your healthy, well and wise, abundant beginning. And with the Devil and the Magician, there is this is manifestation. There is I wouldn't say, I don't want to say spell work, but there is some kind of universe work that is done, that is doing here. There's an element, Leo, of you knowing what you are doing. And so there's an element of knowing that you have control over the situation. The Magician is also the Alchemist. Could be a Gemini as well. It could be a Capricorn. The Magician is also the Alchemist. So I feel that the opposite of fear is love. And so I feel that with the Strength card as well, we definitely know we overcome the devil. So you know that you've asked for this, but you're kind of scared that it's not going to manifest the way you want it to. But if you are the alchemist, speech, thoughts, actions coming from a place of love, then it will give you the necessary skills and attributes to manifest what it is that you want. And I think by having that confidence, that strength, courage and wisdom, confidence, surety, that this is your brand new physical beginning. You've got 2 aces, 3 aces. There is definite love for you. All it is about letting go and allowing the rebirth to take. Then we have the 7 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. So with the 7 of Wands and Knight of Pentacles, It's very much about having your moving slowly. As I said before, don't feel forced into anything. Don't feel you have to move at somebody else's pace. Move at your own pace. And this is what you are doing here, I think, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. You're defending yourself. You're defending your heart. You're being brave and you're moving at your pace. And if this person loves you and this is an equal balanced relationship, then they will do what you want them to do. And it could be an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini who goes within with this Hermit card and comes out with some kind of wisdom. It could be or it could be Aquarius, Libra or Gemini with Virgo in their chart. But I feel that this person loves you, and I feel that this person will do what you ask of them. If you ask for them to be patient with you, if you ask for them to give you time to allow this rebirth, I think that they will definitely do that. So let's see what the Oracle deck has to say. Such a beautiful story. Absolutely gorgeous, Leo. Really like it because it's real, you know? It's real life. Look at that. The gateway for January. January is your gateway to a new life. And February, it comes into being. January, it comes into being. January is there. It's in your environment. It's already there. It could be you. It could be the other person who needs to allow the rebirth to happen. You know, it doesn't have to be you. But I do, you know, I just speak from however it comes to me. It could be vice versa. We have the Goddess. Now we have the High Priestess twice and we have the Goddess. When I was shuffling, I saw the Mystic, which is also the High Priestess. And the Goddess is a similar type of energy. This innate knowing, this knowing. The knowing. You know, Leo. The Mother prays for January. The Bride offers herself for February. Oh, my goodness. Every bride shall have her bridegroom. Okay, so the gateway, this could lead to marriage, which I truly believe it can do. The gateway, and it says, a chapter in your life is coming to a close and a new chapter is about to begin. Surrender the past graciously and lovingly and trust in the natural cycles of life, for all is held eternally within the arms of this great love we call life. Remember that spring follows winter, and with each spring is full of rebirth. That has been such a word throughout this reading. Time is an eternal gateway to new beginnings. Feel the sacred, precious beauty that fills your heart, even in sadness. A great light shines from within you. Be grateful for all that has been and for all that is still to be. And that is the gateway. Leo, the rebirth. The rebirth. That's what your video is going to be called. The rebirth. So we have number 15, the Mother prays. And it says, ask for help from Divine Mother, from the Divine Mother who loves you unconditionally. Ask each day. She wants to help you, and you have to ask for her help to empower her to do so. You have her great blessing. I don't think I need to say any more. So we have the Goddess for February. And it says, I think it's so obvious. I don't think I need to spell it out. You guys aren't silly. Creativity, intuition and reflection. Look at the image on this card. Note the feelings that emerge. The lady in this picture with the moon reflecting behind her is here to remind you of your intuitive creative power. Power that somewhat has faded over the past months. There is much to be gained by reconnecting with your intuitive creative power. For it is the very essence of life and all creation. All it takes is for you to look inside, pay attention to what you feel in your heart, and let your inner goddess shine through. For she holds the power of the entire universe, and as such, so do you. And that is that high priestess energy, that knowing, that knowing. You just know, you know, you just know. And you do just know. You just got to trust that. You just know. Okay, so we have number 43, the bride offers herself, and it says, accept what is being offered now, whether through challenge or an easing of the way forward. There is a gift of grace from the divine feminine reaching for you now. Allow her in and be blessed. This oracle also heralds a time of great importance in relationships. You have been revealing yourself and not being afraid of who or what you are, sharing yourself in willingness to connect. Your vulnerability and beauty is acknowledged and will attract the response you need at the perfect time and in the perfect way. Every bride shall have her bridegroom. Ask your question, Leo. That's beautiful. Sometimes I hear messages for myself in these readings. So ask your question, Leo, as I am a Leo myself, and I am Leo Venus, Leo Jupiter, and Leo some other things too. I have a lot of planets in that sign. Okay, so ask your question, Leo, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. The rebirth of love. Choose a new direction for January, which is what I think you do. You ask your angels every day. You pray every day. That's what this 8 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles is about. Ask your question, Leo. Sagittarius got choose a new direction as well, I think, for January. Be big, be expansive, be bold, be you. That's what I think you should be. And just know, live in that confidence that you have. Live in it. Be all in it. Let it cover you from head to toe. Ask your question, Leo, and the angels will give you an answer. Be all in it within the next few weeks. We got 2. We have meditation brings answers. Sagittarius got that too. And we have recovery. That's the rebirth, I think. One more, Leo. One more. Not the right time. Interesting. Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful January and February in love. Mwah, many blessings to you. See you again soon.